Maybe we can help. Y'all gotta watch it. Don't just walk away. Oh,
you gotta watch. Maybe we can help her over there. Is Drea?
What if she told God doing it? I'm not gonna keep introducing you. You're gonna have to speak for yourself.
Aaron loves us.
That is very true.
It wasn't me.
Well. What up? I said what?
He's answering me. He's hearing me. And I'm just like, I'm thankful.
In my mind, when I walk away from the conversation, I'm going to have questions.
Forgive from your heart. Let the Lord use you.
Let him in.
Welcome to Maybe We Can Help, the podcast we give our unsolicited advice. Maybe it'll help you.
Baby,
they're not ready. And this is why. And this is why.
I know my name. Go ahead.
And this is why we take so long, guys, to start. Okay? They're laughing about the subject today.
Ping, ping.
It's not about that.
Ping, ping with rice.
It's not.
Kinda though.
It's
ping,
not.
ping with rice and gravy.
Partly.
No.
Partly.
No.
Didn't you have peen earlier? Panini?
Panay.
Panay.
Panay is a noodle.
That's what we talking about.
You hungry?
Panini. That's what it was.
That's what we Go ahead. We ready.
I'm Tasia.
I'm Sheena.
I'm Drea.
And we got Shanti and Aaron in the background.
Say what's up, y'all.
What's up?
Hey.
Shanti
Today
like
we are talking about multiple things, but
are you playing games?
Yep. That's what she said. Are you playing games?
Or do you need to see?
And our subtopic is Christians. Do you need to see the package before you marry the
ladies?
Christian ladies, do you need to see the package before you marry the package? Not try out the package.
No, not test it. Just see it with your eyes. Behold.
This is the ones that have been active.
Okay, let's go for it.
All right, go.
Start out with the playing games.
At what point are you playing games with somebody?
I don't understand the topic. They chose this one without me.
Lies.
So right basically, at what when you're talking to somebody,
you be around us enough to be like, because the thing about it is, Tay be saying she don't have a lot to say, but she be having something to say to me all the time. She be like, Sheena, you playing?
No, really.
So you know.
Yeah,
like you don't have you can't contribute.
So I could actually say more
to me all the time.
I just don't be. Sometimes I be so tired. I just be like, I don't feel like just debating today, and then we gonna have a debate, and then I don't feel like debating back, and then you gonna win the debate, and not really because I ain't debate the way I wanted to debate because I was too tired to debate. So I just be like, I'm not debating today.
But you still tell me, like you'll be like, Sheena, I think you're playing. You have.
I heard her say that.
Me,
right?
Yes.
You be pretending when
like,
you don't
why
feel like talking
with that man.
I be
especially if the man light skin.
Yeah. I don't know. So sorry, Sheena. If you are light, you is not getting a chance for her.
It's not true.
I don't know why she tries to give you a chance, and
That's
it's really
true.
not a chance. It's not true.
This is their opinion because they think that
I don't know.
I'm colorist, but I've dated light guys,
You have
dark guys,
but you don't want one.
white
for real.
guys. This is their opinion.
That's just like a white person saying, I have black friends and they're racist. You don't want that black man. I mean, that light-skinned man.
Tay thinks that because I have a preference, that there's no people.
You can't look beyond your preference.
People step outside their preferences all the time. Do I love a chocolate man? Yes. I married a dark-skinned man and I wanted chocolate babies. We out of the baby making stage. I got my chocolate babies. I'm good. Okay. Fantasy fulfilled. Boom. Now I just want somebody who's going to treat me the way I deserve to be treated. And that does not have a color to it. Tay. And I mean that.
So have you ever played games with any of these light skinners?
It's not light skin, dark skin. I played with them all at one point.
So why did you keep playing with them? Was there a time where you was like, you know what? I
don't think I knew I was playing. I think that they all served their purpose.
So
when I was doing that, and we talking about, a long time ago.
So you saying when you was doing it, you didn't think you was playing games, but you think you were now? Or you still don't think you were playing games?
I think that every relationship I entered in, at the time I entered into the relationship, I thought I was going to marry him. And that's the truth.
Everyone?
Every one of them.
I used to feel that way too.
Even when I was in middle
relationship-
school.
Yeah, every relationship I came across, I was like, I'm gonna marry you. Like I used to have my name and their last name.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna marry
And
you.
the notebook. Yep.
Yeah.
Every single one.
So
that
there
was
was no
definitely me.
time where
I was a
you was
tomboy. I
like,
didn't think nothing
okay,
about
I don't,
Purposely playing with somebody.
okay, even not in a relationship, just talking.
Did I play with people? No, because I always tell them.
See, here's the thing. When I
I tell
say
them straight up front that I don't. Now I'll keep talking to you.
that's playing games, in my opinion, and I say that because if you know what their
It could be.
intention is, and you and even if you voice your intention, any man that's still talking to you after that, they don't care
Still
about
want
nothing you
something.
saying.
So basically, you should cut them off unless you want to be with them.
Yes.
So do you feel like they're playing games?
Who the
Who?
guy?
Like you don't think they
But
recognize
so,
that
so you feel like that's still
the
playing.
woman is playing games
if you just like, we
Yes.
could be friends.
at some point?
Yeah, because you got the door open, and you saying the door closed, but in their eyes the door's still open. And
Like,
so you know what your intentions are. You know you have no intentions of messing around with this guy, but that's what he's talking to you for.
but you don't think he know that at some point?
What you mean?
Like she's
No, he think he can change it.
Just
just like
women.
how a woman think they can change
Yeah, but dudes
or uplift a broke
dudes
man.
are designed to be the pursuant. So because of that, they have a better chance
It
of
probably
breaking
makes
you
them want you
down.
more.
So basically, do you feel like he's going to continue to chase you? Then usually when they get you and have sex with you, they don't want you no more.
Yeah, because that's what they wanted. That's all they wanted. They just wanted,
Yeah,
get
I mean,
that. And then that's it. And so if you know that, if you should be able to at some point, maybe not at the beginning because dudes got talk game, but at some point you should realize like, okay, this kind of all you really want anyway. And so if that's the case and you still talking to him, you playing games.
Yeah, I fell in love with a guy that told
So
me
basically,
that's all
if
he
you
wanted
do get
was
just
yeah.
Just do it at that
it's your
point.
fault.
Yeah, I mean, you knew what it was. You know what this man talking to you for. Any dude that you tell, no, you're a friend and stuff like that, and he's still talking to you, you know why? Because he still think he can get you.
You're a
Yeah,
challenge.
you're right.
That's it. And so you still talking, yeah, you playing games. I won't say he playing games because we know his intention. He doing exactly what he want to do. He ain't playing games, but he gonna play your game because
Just-
that's all you are. You just a
So-
game. He gonna break it
So the
down.
best thing
He
you
gonna
could
get
do
to
for
that
them-
next level
So the best thing you could do for them is like cut
Let
them
him go.
Let them go.
for yourself too.
For
Let him
yourself.
go.
Because I feel like when it gets to that point, that's when women fall in love after they give it up.
Oh, for sure. And now that's it. That's it for him.
And
Oh,
now,
I ain't giving up Jack.
and
I
now
don't know.
you're chasing
Have
him
y'all ever?
because he don't want you.
I'm gonna try to say this in the most PG
Especially
way
as
I
if you're my
can.
friend.
Yes.
Have y'all ever heard of clarity after a man is done with you?
Yes.
Mhm,
Yeah. Everything he said went out the window after that.
mhm.
There's nothing. He don't care about nothing else. The whole vibe change. When I tell you, the whole mentality is gone.
Stop
once
calling
that's
me.
once that's done, the whole mentality is gone because that's all he was going for. That was it. That was his whole focus. He got what he wanted. Now you want more, and he only
But
want.
The thing is, he's gonna come back if it's good.
Yeah, but
he
he's
ain't
never gonna
he's
give you
not
what you
gonna take
want.
serious.
He's never gonna give you what you
Mm-mm. He's
want.
gonna-
You already you lost. You
Yeah,
gave
you're
him
right.
what he wanted, and now you want something else, and you just looking goofy because you let him talk you out of it.
That is true.
So you playing yourself. I don't know if I would say you playing him because you gave him what you want. I mean, he wants you to keep talking to him, so you're not really playing him. You playing yourself, to be honest with
I
you.
feel like the only way you playing him if you able to get. Well, I don't even know because you still playing yourself.
I mean,
guess
there
if
are
you
some
come
women
up
that do be
financially-
playing with it because dudes will pay for stuff and stuff like that.
That's
Have
what I'm saying,
no
like, if you use
intentions.
them financially,
Yeah,
but
you
then
know,
at
have
the
no
end of the day,
intentions
it's
of
like,
giving anything up, and a lot of
it's not
times
worth you
don't.
giving up your
But they
body.
playing. Obviously, they playing games. So I mean, if at any point you're in a talking stage and you're like, I don't really know if this is the one for me, and you still talking, you playing games.
But
in
you
my
really
opinion.
might be trying to figure it out.
Even
Like,
if you told him,
But how long is that gonna take?
how long do you think it take?
It does depend on the person, but
2 months? Is that too?
I'm
2
like-
3 months? Is that too long?
too long?
Figure out
think-
if you want them.
I think it
Because you have to talk to people. You have to get to know people.
I think that we as women, men as men, we know when we
I
like we
agree.
know early.
Yeah.
We know fairly early.
I can say guys, I don't know about y'all.
Women too.
I feel
women
like
too.
you're like, okay, I want to get to know this person. I'm really going to give them a chance. Like, I don't know.
But the thing
Even
is, okay,
after
put it like
they,
this.
they show.
But
that
are you
they
looking
shouldn't
off
get
red
one.
flags
No.
in situations like that?
Yes.
Like, are they looking off red flags, trying to see if they can make it work?
Well, no, usually, to be honest with myself, usually when I've been in situations like that, getting to know somebody, and if I stay talking to you because I really like you, and back then I was being delusional and ignoring the red flags, but that's just the honest truth because I like them, so I overlooked the red flags. I didn't think too much about them, and then eventually, when I got my heart broken, I'm like, yeah, I seen that. I knew that. I should have done better. But that's the honest guy's truth. My truth.
That's why, I mean, in the talking stage, that's why every woman should be careful in that talking phase.
Yeah.
Because dudes, if they want you, they want you. And so most of the time, if a dude
You
talking
don't
to
know that
a lot of,
reason.
not most, but I will say a lot of the times you already got him because you're talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
So wherever direction you want this relationship to go is gonna go.
So basically, the relationship depends on the woman. However you want to. Do you feel that way? Like, do you feel like it's up to the
it
woman?
depends, because it depends on what type of guy you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Because the majority of guys today they're like, look, I want to see what's up. You know what I'm saying? I want to, go that extra step. And then, wherever we go from there is where we go from there. But if you got a guy that's, like, no, he's for Christ, he's trying to date for marriage, like for real, then I think you should give the opportunity to him.
But I feel like, to be honest, we don't. I'm going to speak for me. I haven't seen a lot of saved men.
I mean, it's rare. It's sadly rare. Like, really saved. I ain't talking about.
I haven't came across a lot
on
of
the
men
surface.
Yeah,
around
like
my
really
age that really want to serve the Lord.
I think they're
see
out there,
older
but
men, like deacons and stuff. But
well, hey, get you a deacon. No, I'm joking. But I mean,
but I'm just saying,
Deacon
like,
Clyde.
I don't see. I haven't seen men around my age wanting to serve
Truly
the Lord.
saved,
Yeah, truly saved.
I would say for the
So,
women, sit
Christian
down
mingle.
until the Lord sends somebody for real. Because you talking to all these different people, that stuff muddies waters. Like, just sit down and wait for them to be sent to you. Because the more you try to push, you're going to get something.
Okay,
You're
so
gonna
that's
find
my
something.
thing. Do you go outside?
Unless your
or
name
do
is
you
Sheena
sit
and
at
Yeah,
home
you
and
just
knock on the
exist.
door?
No,
Just
unless
exist.
your name
but
is
you can't
Sheena.
exist
You have-
in just regular areas. I
That's
keep
what I'm
telling
saying.
y'all where to
Right,
go.
because y'all be trying to tell me to go outside.
No, you have to go to good outsides. Golfing. Go get a little golfing class. You know those $200 gyms? Yeah, go get a day pass in one of them. Go get in one of
I don't
them.
know golfer.
No, but a lot of business deals are made on a
At
golf
Golf
course.
course. So you're dealing with more entrepreneurs out there.
Correct.
Yeah,
A
that
little bit.
is-
Some
that is
not saying they're
true.
going to be safe, but they're going to be a little bit more prestigious men. Hopefully, you can find a saved one out the bunch.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Now you can find. Hope they can find. You can. You know what I mean. The saved one can find.
So you
you.
saying make yourself available to be found
in
by the right
good
guy.
areas though. Don't. Why are we going as Christian
To
women
clubs.
to clubs and expect to find good men?
That's
that don't make sense.
for
Like,
sure.
why are you on pen pal?
Like if you're gonna go,
pen pal.
go in the grocery store, yes, but you gotta go at certain times.
So, okay.
Early in the morning.
6 a.m.
You want an early riser. So early in the morning.
That mean he out getting that bread.
Yes.
So,
You
okay.
need to go to the grocery
Red
store.
flags, Aaron. Give us some red flags.
Aaron,
You-
what? Go ahead, Aaron. But I might give you them red flags because I know red flags. Go ahead.
Aaron,
Red
give
flags
us
for what?
red flags for because you said earlier that we're ignoring red flags. What are some of those red flags that women could typically be ignoring?
Well, my perspective may be a little different, only because automatically it's God first. Like if they're not really
I agree with
following God, like for real, automatic, get out of there. In my opinion,
But where
Because-
are the saved men?
Hold
Drea.
on. Another one. We need another one.
So if they ain't following Christ, and you could tell, you know what I'm saying, they out there, they like, hey man, you want to drink some wine with me, mate? Wine ain't a sin, but
Right. They know
getting
Jesus like I know Rihanna.
get
I know who she is.
drunk, tipsy,
It alters
buzz.
your mind.
That's where it
'Cause
is
that's
an
when they
issue.
try to
And
squeeze
the
in that
wine we
little
have
cut.
today, I used to drink a lot of wine, liquor, beer, whatever.
Wine
It
ain't
all
wine.
give you something. It all gives you something.
Wine ain't wine.
For the most part, there probably is some out there that really don't give you a buzz. But even if it's giving you a little buzz, yes, that's a problem. So little stuff like that will show you if they really walking for the Lord for real. So if y'all just talking, it's been a week or something, and they starting to make little sly sexual comments, that's a problem.
Okay.
Because now that's like, okay, your mentality is like you out there.
That
Like,
usually
you know what I'm
happen
saying?
on
You
dates.
used to that type of stuff.
He wanted to
and-
see where
and
you
stuff like
lived
that.
at on early on.
Can I come over? Send me a picture.
Stuff like
What
that.
type of
Like,
picture?
bro.
He wants to be secluded a lot.
Yeah, like let's go to your house. You know, let's watch a movie. No, Negro.
Netflix and chill.
Red flag.
Stuff like that.
Need
He
some flags.
doesn't.
Flag on
If
the
you
play.
are like for you guys, if he doesn't want to meet your church family,
That's a big
because
red
why?
flag.
Why wouldn't he want to? Like someone, if he's already
after some
in-
time, yeah.
right? If he's already in Christ for himself, if he has a church family, he probably wants you to meet his. If you have a church family, he should.
That's
want
when
to meet
you're
yours.
heavily involved with church. When your church is your family.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, and I think
Or he doesn't mind coming to church with you. Like he's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure, I'll definitely come to church. When do you have it? You know.
yeah, hygiene's always a big one. You gotta be
Hygiene.
clean.
What? Jesus.
Yes.
Oh yeah, hygiene.
Hygiene's an
is
issue.
number one.
Also, and this might be more of a deeper one, but you learn a lot by how people speak. Now, with women, I wouldn't call this a red flag, but if you see a guy doing this, I would say it's probably a red flag. If all they talk about, if they don't talk a lot about you, like they don't ask you a lot of questions about you, their whole conversation is about them.
Oh yeah.
Like everything is them. You know what I'm saying? I do this, I do that. A lot of folks capping when they saying a lot of this stuff anyway.
I got money.
Dear God.
So
I take
because as a guy, I'm like, okay, I want to get to know you. You know, if dude all is me is, you know, whatever. What else? I mean, if he telling you we gonna 50-50 this date, that's a problem. Cause I feel like gosh, if a guy should pay for the dates, all of
For
that.
sure.
I wish a man might.
They do though.
I
All
wish
of
a
'em?
man might.
Every date,
What you mean?
every
Like-
date until you are married, he should pay
Okay.
for it. Absolutely.
I agree.
Yes.
And after that too. No, I'm joking.
No.
Well, after that, it's
I
kind
mean,
of
it
a
goes
joint.
down.
become
Yeah.
one,
So y'all are both paying for
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it don't
like,
really
you know.
matter. Like
Yeah.
that is regulated.
For sure.
But
depending
like when
upon
y'all
the
dating,
couple.
yeah, that
but
man
when
should
you're
be paying.
dating, yeah, he should pay for everything.
Period.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just a few. It's more. Probably,
Is there
but-
any that you see with the people that we choose as our brother?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they don't want to come to church.
Okay. Are there any different ones than what you've said that apply
That's
to
the
us?
majority of ones I've seen with a lot of
Really?
dudes y'all talk. Sorry guys that they've talked to. I'm talking
Yeah, they
about
don't
you.
want to come to church. I'd be like, why y'all want to come to church?
I don't want them
I'm
around
just,
y'all.
you know, I ain't
I
saying
ain't
who.
lying.
I ain't saying any of these guys are terrible people. I'm just saying, like, for what
They're not
they,
for
I
you.
know what these three are on. Sheena, Drea, and Shanti. I know what type of stuff they own when it comes to the Lord and their spiritual walk. And so I also understand. Sheena made a great point earlier today. She was like, because I said either you gonna pull them up or they're gonna pull you down. And she was like, it's so much easier for somebody to pull you down than for you to pull them up. And I don't want to see any of them go through something like that. And so I'll be like, yo, no, don't. I mean, I say it, you do what you want to do because you're grown, but don't get unequally yoked because it's gonna cause other issues down the road at some point. Now we can bring up a sanctified wife, sanctified husband, all that stuff. We can bring up unequally yoked, but at the end of the day, you putting yourself in a position where you're going to go through extra stuff because you
reason.
chose somebody that was on the other side.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot to think about. So it's like, why even put yourself in that situation?
Correct.
Like when you
Because
don't have
sometimes
to.
sometimes God is trying to see where your heart really at. I had a situation like that. where I truly believe that God wanted to see if I was truly gonna choose him over everything. And that was tough because for real, I mean,
is that God allowing it or God sending it? Because God allowed the enemy to
either I mean I can't say
send something to Job, but that wasn't God doing it. It was like he knew his servant was going to choose him regardless, so he allowed the enemy to do what he wanted to do.
So he might have been showing you off. Like, my servant ain't gonna do that.
Right. It's not, yeah.
Well, the thing, so either way,
because God also doesn't tempt.
Took place.
Yeah, he won't tempt you.
Yes, the way the circumstance took place, and how it went about. Like, I probably, if the circumstances surrounding the situation wouldn't have occurred, I wouldn't have even stopped and took a second look. So, the way it happened, it was just like, okay. The enemy was like, let me see. And it was tough not to bite. But at the same time, it's just like, for God I live, for God I die. At the end of the day.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I can't wait for y'all to get a good sanctified. Because you know what I'm saying? Y'all
it would be great, man.
It's y'all okay. Now listen, I'm outnumbered here because I'm the only married one that we really hang around with. So being around a single person mentality, sometimes y'all, it is so draining. I just be like, I be going, yeah, I'm gonna say it. I just be like, Lord, they think like this, Jesus. This is what single people think like.
Lord, give me.
Lord, help them, God.
My friends be married.
That's just not it. That is not
use me, Tay. Use me, Tay.
This isn't what y'all did, but Sheena was there. And it was a circumstance about waxing. Aaron, you were there, right? About waxing. And how a waxer wanted to show a picture of the person's area that they waxed, but it was an intimate area. And y'all was just like, I don't see why not. I mean, they're not showing anything. They don't even know who it is. And I was like...
And I said, y'all have lost your ever-loving mind.
And I was like, no.
Single, and I wouldn't want mine being shown.
I'm trying to figure out the circumstance.
It was a wax that...
And that person's man, they were dating somebody, and they was like, yeah, he's cool with me showing that off.
Why?
Like,
they were gonna have the pictures up. It wasn't gonna show their face, but their stuff was gonna be out.
Yeah,
in the world.
But it was a before and it was a before and after. It was a before and after of a wax, and y'all was just like, yeah, I mean, she's just showing off her work.
And I was like, that's wild
if
work.
you are a waxer,
I mean, if you're
a waxer,
then show the armpits.
Right. Okay. Put it like this. When I see people, I guess I'm thinking of it in taste, because I've seen people show before and afters, and they cover it with like a cloth, the middle part. And so all you're seeing is
I still would say, I still would flip out if Tay ever did some stuff like that. Now, if they have like a studio and they have the pictures inside the office or whatever.
Right. But if Tay was the waxer and she's trying to show her work, like, okay, for example, some people that do waxes, I guess I'm thinking from an entrepreneur's point of view, because some people that do waxes, they also do extractions and stuff like that. Some women get ingrown hairs and stuff like that. And you're trying to show that this is what it looked like before with all the bumps.
Sure, that's the only place they can show.
Well, I will say, you don't get as many ingrown hairs and all that stuff like that under your armpits, where you can actually show a before and after. It's like a vajacial is what they're calling it. And from an entrepreneur's perspective, for women that do have those things that, and they are ashamed and they don't want to, like, how will you know
do you think
the word?
I have seen some really
like
good
I
ones
said,
that make you like, maybe I
right. You see the before and after, but they're not showing you the middle. They literally have a cloth.
So you think they should do that?
Absolutely, I think you should, because that's the only way to advertise the work.
As honestly, no, the first waxer I went to, I didn't see her work. I don't think I saw her work. I don't remember.
That's what I'm saying. We use that because that's the easiest excuse.
Then you're the minority.
That's the easy excuse. Why would you? Why would you?
I'm a person who gets waxes on a regular. Okay, so being that I have my waxing now, I probably would. We locked in. We can't go nowhere. You don't want to see this. But I took a chance on her, and every person you go to the waxing, it's an experience.
So, but you're the minority. It's that's individual. Good that you took a chance and it worked.
No, I'm saying it's an individual experience, because I've had girls, like, I've heard of people go to waxes like, man, this experience was trash. They never saw their work. Like, they don't see their work, but They went to that waxer just because they offered a Brazilian wax.
Mhm.
So
you're saying
well,
that
as a waxer, you technically don't have to show what you did because it's such an individual
It's
experience
personal.
because of what your skin is going to do. Yes,
You
that
don't think
waxer
that
can
helps?
be. I really don't
As a
think it
Christian, you
helps
feel like
or
we should be
hurts.
doing that?
If you're a waxer, yes.
No, that's
Yeah,
real
but
muddy
like I
waters
said,
right
you
there.
don't see the area. All you see is around.
You
it.
see enough.
Did you feel uncomfortable the first time, Tay?
I'm gonna say no because what you call him? My best friend had just went.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, you good. You
Okay,
should be
gotcha.
fine. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? So, and then the person that she is, she's extremely comfortable. Like, and I think I asked her, she was like, girl, this is just like, to them after a while, it's like you seen one, you seen them all.
Okay.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? After first.
It all look alike.
Yeah, it's just,
So
it's
they're
just,
not
She doesn't
judging you.
advertise
we
like
literally
based
be
off of-
having
yeah.
conversations about our kids
Got you.
while I'm getting waxed.
Got you,
So
got
it's
you,
just,
got you.
it's,
So then it doesn't have to be that way.
Yes.
But just because now they made it that way, it's the new normal, and we acting
because
like
if I'm
it's
being
okay.
honest, Brazilians
take
have been
pictures.
that
around
they
for
take
a
pictures and
long
it's not okay.
Brazilians have been
Me
around for
personally, I
a
wouldn't
long
do it.
time, a very long time. But now it's like it's coming out more because
Now,
people
I don't
are
think-
taking pictures.
I think that what I'm saying is if you are the one doing the waxing,
It don't
that
matter. You still posting other people's.
well, the thing is,
What's the difference?
that's no. I would say that's
If
what I was
people
saying the whole
comfortable
time.
with it,
If you are
it's
a
a form you
waxer,
have to fill
yeah,
out
and
if
you
you're.
need
up
to
to them,
show
but
the
me
top
personally, I wouldn't
so that
do
you
it.
can see a before and after of somebody's extraction, like the work, how they were able to clean it up. I don't see a problem showing the top.
I
Like,
don't know what. I don't know. I don't know what picture you
as long
talking
as you
about.
don't see no crack.
I know. I know. I get what she's saying. Like, because you're seeing the before and after work, and some people.
But
do
even
want
with
to
that
see
though,
the
if
work.
you
don't
if
see
you're
the
if you're
actual
covering,
JJ.
if you're only showing like the fupa part or whatever,
Right.
you still not seeing the real work.
You're
So what's the
not.
point in
no,
showing
you are
it?
not.
That-
As somebody who gets waxed, you are not.
Then
seeing
what's
real
the point
work.
in even showing?
Because
That's my point. It's no reason.
I've had a waxer wax me, and when I tell you that this woman had the strongest hands in my life, I said, "What? Man, you are a man."
What she do?
I mean, when I tell you she was strong,
So I'm just like, there. I see no reason
that.
why, because that's really not
Yeah,
gonna.
like
That's
Yeah,
really not
that
gonna
whole
show
picture.
stuff.
he's not gonna look at
Oh.
it. He's
Oh.
not gonna look at it.
It's really not gonna show
You
stuff.
can't see nothing though.
I'm telling you, he's not gonna look at it. It's still the intimate part of a lady. But anyway, you're not going to as a
Then he
person
won't understand what we're saying.
as a consumer who gets waxed, you will not have
Show
that
a
experience
facial
from a
before and
picture
after.
than
Instead of a-
actually going and getting waxed. Because I've had women waxed when it was very rough. I ain't see their pictures, but I've had women waxed. It was awesome. You know, I saw her pictures, but you'll never get that experience unless you actually go. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's pictures don't do justice of what they
I'm
can
just saying,
actually
even
do. I'm
just,
agreeing with you though.
No, I
I've
know,
had
but I'm just
one,
saying,
and
like,
it
even
was-
showing
it was
just
a good
even the top
experience
part,
for
that's
me.
not showing you
Yeah.
how the work is
Yeah.
really gonna go.
Okay.
And so it's really no point in even
So-
doing that.
So are these waxers playing games?
Oh, you funny, bro.
I mean,
You funny.
I don't think waxers are playing games. I just don't think they need pictures. As I've experienced, I think 3
At
At
different,
least not
is,
them.
uh,
three.
type
I
of
think I
pictures.
4 different waxers, and yeah, they all were different. Like I said, there's only one who has my.
Speaking
I haven't found
of
one.
intimate
I
areas,
got one for you. She's amazing.
ladies.
I took my mama. She was so good.
Speaking
You
of
need to
intimate
drop her.
areas,
Oh yeah, I need to drop her.
speaking
Okay.
Of intimate areas.
of intimate areas,
Mhm.
as a Christian,
Mhm.
do you need to see his intimate area,
before you get married.
ladies? Because I mean, it's mostly ladies here. Yeah,
Before you get married, no.
just see it. Don't not touch it.
I don't think you
can't.
should.
Just
Honey, I think the lust in the air and in your system is too much.
So we're
to
not
see it.
talking about people that's a virgin because you just don't.
I wasn't a virgin.
I know that. That's why I'm saying we're not talking about the Christians that are a virgin.
Even if you is, if
Because
you
you
ain't,
I just feel like you don't know what it is.
I was a virgin,
you
but
do know what it is.
I mean,
I
you
still
know
saw
what
it.
it is, but you don't know what it feel like. So
Okay.
the size might not matter to you.
yeah, it didn't matter
That's
to
what
me at
I'm
the
saying.
time.
But
Okay.
for somebody that's been active
Okay.
and you know how it feels,
Mhm.
you know what you like, you know what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like
Uh-huh.
you need to see it
As a Christian, no.
before you get married?
As a Christian, no.
To
And
know
I
what you're
say
working
this
with.
because in your marriage, you are able to explore between you and your husband.
Mhm.
So I think that even if he isn't enough as far as length or girth, that
He's gonna make it up somewhere else.
he can if you teach him the way you want to be fulfilled. So I would say no. As someone, we're not going into that. I'm just going to say you shouldn't do it. As a Christian woman, you should not.
You shouldn't
look
test
at
those
you
waters.
shouldn't test those waters. It can be very dangerous because you get to looking at it and say, Lord, and then the enemy, he's very cunning. He's like, yeah, you looked at that picture, didn't you? Oh yeah, don't you want to see how you should
It
see
can
how
lead
much
to
it
other
weigh,
things.
and then next thing you know, you feeling how much it weigh, and then gone into.
So you
gone in
really
the
have to
wind.
go into this marriage trusting the Lord.
Yes, with all thine heart and leaning
Lean
not to thy own understanding.
He
My
has it
God.
all
It is.
worked out.
It can be difficult, but I think I don't think the Lord gonna do you
I
like
mean,
that.
really, you don't know everything that like if God tell you to go pursue a career in a
Correct.
certain thing and you've never done that before, or if he tell you to move somewhere and you've never been there, you don't know how it's gonna turn out
That is true.
in anything. But we want to make excuses in certain areas.
That is a high
But
caliber
it's,
for
it's
you.
a real question because I just feel like a lot of Christians don't talk about these
They
things.
don't. It's
And they're scared to, ask these questions because they feel like they're going to be looked down on.
I think sex. God gave sex between man and woman and a husband and wife. So I think it is a very beautiful,
It's a good
wonderful
thing.
thing. It is a good thing. I think the world has perverted it, of course,
I believe.
But,
I think that too.
it's a beautiful thing within the sanctity of marriage. I don't think we should shy away from it as Christians because I think that's where you get a generation who's extremely curious and who just wants to go out and find out what it
Right.
actually is. And you know what I'm saying?
Sex is the church is the only place sex belongs.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
You should talk about
You're not
feelings
supposed
between a
to
husband and
do
wife.
it outside of
Right.
the sanctity and the righteousness of marriage. So why is it the only place it's not being talked about?
Why is shunned?
The only place it belongs is the
I
only
wouldn't-
place not talking about it.
I think because I think they feel like
They
if
start
you don't
clutching their
talk
pearls.
about it, you won't have it outside of marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we don't talk about it until they get married, they're not gonna do it.
They tasted and seen that it was good.
You shouldn't see it though. No, you shouldn't see it. You shouldn't test it. You shouldn't touch it. Honestly, you better be careful with kissing.
It's true.
You should, if as a Christian, I'm serious.
So y'all don't want them to kiss. Y'all don't
No.
want them to.
I'm
Too
saying you
much
can't.
temptation nowadays.
If you
The
kiss,
enemy
only
is
kiss
working
around
way
people.
more now.
Kiss
Kiss
when
around
you're
people.
kiss
Yeah.
when you're
Don't
out in
Netflix
public.
and chill
And just
kiss.
a little peck.
Yeah, just a little peck. Honey,
For real.
Okay, get back.
that's it. That's all.
It's just too much temptation in
It's
the air
too
now.
much temptation.
That is
Like it could have been innocent 20 years ago.
Yeah,
But now
the lust is
it's
everywhere.
running rampant.
The
It's
lust is real.
and don't be abstinent for a couple years and you get touched in the right place after a while. Oh, Jesus.
yeah, Lord Jesus.
Fix
Yeah.
it, Jesus.
Yeah, no, just stay away. Be honestly, when you're dating as a Christian, you should be as open as possible. You should be with like another couple or a sister of Christ should be somewhere close. Don't be in no cars too long by yourselves.
Mhm.
Don't be Netflix and chilling.
Yeah, I bumped into the wall one time.
What?
I'm sorry. What? What we talking about?
What wall you hit?
It don't matter.
and for you women out there that be like, well, I got to just see it. I ain't gonna do that. I got to just see it. Well, if that man say I got to just feel it, don't get mad.
Mm.
Because hey, if you got to see it, the only way he gonna know is if he feel it.
And don't let them.
Don't let him.
No, don't let them in, sis.
Just
Don't let them know. Don't let them see. Be the good girl you always had to be. Okay, sorry.
conceal. Don't feel.
Yes.
That's
Don't
good.
do nothing. You should not see no intimate parts at all.
Or
At
you
all.
could let it go.
So is that
let it go.
no. He playing if he claimed to be a Christian man if he asked to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He playing games.
He
right
is.
now.
She asked to see
if
it.
she asked to see it. Yeah,
He ain't got
no,
no
you should not. Those are literally
no self control.
That you
Yeah,
have
you
to
do
have a lot of.
self-control.
That's why if you're a Christian, you ain't gonna be dating for so long. That fiery lust gonna be burning.
Yeah, go on.
But do you
to the
feel like
altar, sis.
sometimes as Christians that push people to marry because they're having that
Sometimes.
fiery lust,
Sometimes.
and that's
Yes.
a big
I mean,
mistake.
Paul plain out said
It's better.
It's better to marry than to
Than to
burn.
burn.
Yes,
than-
but I just think like
That's why you better choose.
I don't
choose
think
right.
they should always
Yeah, because,
do
like-
that. But
they'd be so.
I mean,
think-
if you that hot in the pants, get married rather be hot all
Marry-
over your body.
Marry somebody else who's hot in the pants.
So you definitely
That's
can't
not a good
spend the
match,
night.
though.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not
spend the
always good
night.
night.
You
You
can't
shouldn't
spend
be.
the
You
night.
shouldn't even know where he live.
You
That's
shouldn't
not
know
true.
where
I
he
don't agree with
lives.
that.
Said,
Now,
now,
that's-
you
I'm
need to
jo-
know where
that's
he
I'm
a
lives at.
joking.
stretch.
I'm joking. But no, you
That's
shouldn't
a
spend the.
stretch.
You shouldn't spend the night.
But
No.
you shouldn't be chilling
spend
all
the
in the
night.
house alone either.
Exactly.
It's
You
too much
cannot.
temptation.
You should not be alone in
Don't
these
be alone.
places.
And I'm not saying that like
Because
even
anything
even
could
if
happen.
Even exactly
Good.
anything can happen. Like even if you have been chilling and y'all really be chilling on the couch or whatever, y'all watch something and then you go home, it's fine. But everybody can't do that.
right.
No, everybody can't because a lot of people don't have self control.
And the
And I
thing,
feel like if you don't have self control while you're single, you're not going to have it in a relationship.
No. And the thing about it is, most people that don't have self control, they're not going to have self control, like in general. So if they're married and somebody else tempts them, they're going to
Mhm.
cheat
Mm-hmm.
because you ain't had no self control to begin with.
I didn't have much self control.
Mm. Is
Tell
that
you
why
don't-
you got married?
No, that's not why I got
You
married.
you
Well,
you,
it's
you
part
got
of-
more self control now,
Yeah, now that's what I'm
right?
saying.
And
It's
before
not what
you were never presented with opportunities to cheat. Not saying you would have.
But you had
But at the same
self-control
time-
before
But you
got
said-
married, though, right? You was
No,
practicing that.
girl. What? Who said that?
what happened?
You said I was
something.
practicing self control.
Because you and Aaron, y'all didn't
Yeah.
cross that line, right?
But we crossed some.
Aaron
We
dropped
didn't
the
cross
mic.
that one. No, we didn't.
Okay,
That's why we can tell you guys don't do these things
gotcha.
because there were, yeah,
That's
we could have been better,
exactly
a lot
Thank you.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have been better, but we didn't.
Exactly.
We didn't cross
We
that
didn't
line.
cross that
Thank
line.
God.
No,
Thank you, Lord.
But we could have.
Mhm.
Because you
Very
because of the
close.
closeness. Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's why they're saying you shouldn't be these places. You shouldn't be doing these things because you should.
we understand the temptation. We understand it is very real,
It's very
and then the
real.
enemy makes it seem so enticing, like it's a burning, it's a
Mhm.
literal burning passion.
Mhm.
yeah.
Just like, oh my gosh,
It-
I got to have
it
this
is.
person right
Mhm.
now.
So, but I feel like that's what I be getting presented with.
Burning
mean?
passion.
Yes.
Yeah, the enemy's gonna do that. It sounds, it looks,
and
it
not saying that it's
smells.
me, but it comes from the, from the other person.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
Like,
that's why.
run. You know
Got
how
to-
was it
Joseph.
Joseph? Yeah, Joseph ran
He
from
ran.
Potiphar's
Be
wife.
careful.
Run with everything you got in you. Run.
because they're already telling you their intentions with you
Mhm.
in that way. Now they might even say, "Oh, I'll marry you also," but if you're not respecting
My boundaries.
now,
True.
it's impossible to respect my boundaries when we're in a relationship.
That's true.
Like, because the thing about it is, if he want what he want, and you're saying, look, this is how I want to live, and he's saying, I understand that and I respect that, and now he's giving you all of these sexual things
I
and
can
the
do
things he
this
wants to
to
do
you.
and all
I
stuff like
can
that.
do that
Right.
to you.
You don't understand. I'm a man, blah, 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 blah. Then he's saying to you, I heard you,
but I don't
but
care.
I don't, this is what I want. This is, and he's presenting you with it, and he's shoving what he wants down your throat despite
Mm-hmm.
your boundaries. And that means he does not know how to respect your boundaries. And if he doesn't know how to respect your boundaries now, again, he's not going to respect them later.
But
period.
I dealt with that. I can honestly say before I came here, with people not wanting to respect my boundaries. And to me, I stayed firm. So like I knew like, okay, this is a no-go, but I can honestly say since I've been here, I haven't dealt with that from somebody's proclaiming to be saved.
I think they also like look for weaknesses too. Like
Mhm.
they wait for you to drop your guard, and they'll play a role until they see an opportunity.
That is true.
That is very
That's a
true.
fact.
That's very true.
Very true.
That is a fact.
That's why you got to act on the red flags you see
You're right.
immediately.
You're right.
Because the
'Cause-
more you just wave it off, that next red flag gonna be easier to wave off.
That's true.
And then you be constantly waving off red flags, and then you done married the person. And now you crying
and you
every
don't
night.
I will
'cause-
say some
bent over
things
before
are,
you get
but I think
married.
you need to decipher red flags from yellow flags because people don't really talk about the yellow
That's
flag.
a true. That's
The yellow
true.
flag is something that once you you bring it it has the potential to be a red flag, but you bring this up to this person and you let them know your feelings about it. I
Mhm.
don't like this. I don't want you to do this. I think this could be better in a respectful way, or that
And
a
they
way that
respect
they
it, yeah.
can receive it. They respect it, and you start to see changed behavior.
That
That
part.
is something.
So that's a green flag, actually.
Right. That's exactly. So some red flags could actually be a yellow flag. You need to test that first. Don't just see something in somebody and be like, oh, I can't deal with
And
this.
don't get
No.
and a yellow
Like, give them
flag
a
can turn
chance
into
to
a
see
red
if
flag
they're
or a
gonna
green
change
flag
or
real
not.
quick.
Yes.
Yeah, give
you
them a
need to give them
chance.
a chance first. And then once they show you who they really are, that's when you can act on it. Like, okay, I'm not taking that.
Like,
I don't
gotta
want to handle
go.
that.
I'm cool.
Yes.
Like,
Correct.
take care.
Because some people just don't really know
What they're doing.
what
like,
they're doing,
they're
or
just so used
they don't
to
know
doing
you're
it.
exactly. They don't know
Yeah.
you're affected by it, so they're just kind of used to doing it.
And I made a bunch of faces earlier, so let me clarify.
I'll be making faces too. It's okay.
When y'all was
I
saying you
always
shouldn't
make
see it,
face and laugh.
the faces that I was making was
See.
because in all my like past relationships,
Mhm.
even when I before I got married, like I did not have sex before marriage, but I did see it. So that's why I was like, no, but as of now, when you know better, you do better, you grow better. And so at this point,
Now,
those boundaries need to be solid, and not because of it's so tempting, blah 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 blah. No, your boundaries need to be clear, because that's the only way to know if this person respects boundaries. There's no other way to know that this person respects boundaries other than setting boundaries.
True.
and also that man could honestly be not. I could say quote unquote testing, like especially if he's a Christian man, and then you come to him talking about, and you're proclaiming to be a Christian woman, and you're talking about some, oh, you want to see it, like you could literally turn him away from you, because
If he's
that
really
that
following
isn't a turn on for some, like you
I'll
want to
s-
see what.
I'll
Like,
say this. I never asked to.
not you. I'm not saying you.
I'm just saying from my own experience.
You don't have to ask to.
I
With most
never
men,
asked.
Mm-mm.
most men you don't have to
You
ask.
just get a message.
Yeah, they'll
And
send
you
it to
open
you.
it up and it's there.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's yeah.
You have to maintain standards as Christian women and as Christian men, no matter
And
what.
if you carry yourself a certain way, not saying all men, but most men won't even send you that or try to get you to see that because you're holding a standard.
I don't know.
I learned to hold a
I
standard.
kind of disagree with that, because I feel like some men, it don't
That's why
matter
I
what
said-
standard.
That's why I
you're
said some.
holding. Yeah,
And those
they'll
are the
just
men that
send
you
it
shouldn't
anyway.
even they should
when
be
you're
blocked
married,
immediately.
when you're like
Before
single.
marriage. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
those are the men that should be blocked immediately.
Mhm.
Immediately. I had since I grew and had different standards, I had one guy. I mean, Christian, saved, all of that.
That's what.
And
he
we
said.
had
So he
conversations.
said.
And
That's what he
I mean,
said.
I believe him.
Mhm.
Everybody can make mistakes. Everybody can fall. Everybody can. And this was somebody that was like an old friend. He was like, I've had feelings for you for a long time, and I believed him. I mean, he had like a song about me, different things like that.
Oh, that ain't who I was thinking about.
Oh no, he really was saved. And I mean, he's like ministers, has youth, to the youth, all of that. And
He sent
in a
ping pic.
conversation, right? And I immediately we haven't talked since.
Dang,
So
on
then he
paper,
won't
he would
save
seem
in
like the
moment.
perfect person.
He was dabbling around.
Well, the thing is,
that was
he-
a battle for him.
Yes, and the thing is, after that, he apologized so many times.
How is it a battle? And you got to sit there, angle, take that picture, and then sit. That ain't a battle. That battle won.
Well, that was still a struggle. I don't know what was. I can't tell you what goes through a man's mind. I
Do you
can't
think that
explain-
was because of that situation you told me?
very possibly, very possibly.
I keep bringing you back to that too because of what you
He
told
had
me.
to crop it.
But I don't. But but check this out though.
No,
But
he had to enlarge
Tay,
it.
But the same way that I like when I'm around y'all, like, and when I'm talking or whatever, like I still talk like that. Like I'm not. Like I said, I think that was something. Like something that I'm not aware of, because
Yes.
it's not something that
I didn't say it was
I'm
you.
not completely changing personalities when I talk
I don't
to
think
somebody.
it was you.
Do you feel
Or
like
when I
we
talk to
make
a guy,
like women though? Do you feel like some Christian women make it hard for Christian men,
Yes.
not to be lustful?
Yes. Christian women, some Christian women wear very tight, very revealing, walk around lustful. Yes, absolutely. Shape and some shapes you can't help because
That
you know what I'm
is
saying.
true.
I'm shapely, but I'm also mindful of kind of a lot of the stuff I wear now.
Mhm.
I wasn't for a long time,
Mhm.
but now I am more mindful of what I actually do wear.
Mhm.
I
But
agree.
yes, absolutely. Yes, they make it hard for men skirts up to here.
Mhm.
But there's a lot of women that would say that's the man's fault. That's something he
oh,
need
no.
to deal with.
You can be better.
We
you
can be
do
better.
Yeah.
He's human
Because
with
it can
be
eyes.
covered.
It's a scripture. It says, this is talking about a wife, though. I will say that, but you always want to have a wife mentality even before you are a wife. And it talks
Mhm.
about basically not being adorned with certain jewels and dressing a certain way, but about
It's
having
really
an
talking about
inward
the time,
heart.
The time, yeah.
Yeah, your
At
heart
the-
position. How can you say? Because if he ain't your husband, he's a brother in Christ. You want him to make it in. So now you're saying just because I want to wear this tight things, and you could cause him to lust after you, but that's
Mhm.
supposed to be your brother in Christ. Why
why
would you
do that
even
to him?
want him to?
Right. You're
Lust
smiling in his face.
You know what I'm saying? Why would you
you're
even want him to lust after
overly
you?
nice?
Because he
Right.
needs to get a relationship with Christ too. He needs to grow in God too.
Yes.
So like,
And some women don't want to admit
But why
that
is
they
he
have
looking?
Well, the thing about it is, some
because
men don't.
it's tight. I
Everybody
be
go-
looking.
Everybody
If
has
I'm being
eyes.
honest,
I'm just saying that's their
Some stuff women
argument.
wear. I
The
just
thing
be
about
like,
it, well, the thing about it is he has eyes. Like you
We
accidentally
are
walk by,
human.
you could just,
Right.
oh my bad. Like
honey, I be
the
looking.
thing about it is, you walk by and your stuff so tight that
We can see your heartbeat.
he's like,
He
oh,
can't help but see
he
it.
got to cover his
Right.
eyes or avert his eyes
Right.
so that he doesn't
see it.
see it or look at you in that way.
Yeah, because if he really in Christ, he really don't want to see that stuff.
Right.
Right.
Like even like there are guys that has probably struggled with lust for a long time. They getting better. All of a sudden, they see that little flash when they not trying to, and now they back into those thoughts. They
Right,
be
it's like
bringing them
drugs.
thoughts back up and stuff
Right.
like that. Or he ain't even on that and didn't have an issue with lust, but now that picture still the enemy still can play that and play on your mindset and stuff like that.
It's certain ways you can behave, act, all that kind of stuff that is meant to create lust in another human being.
And church should be a place of safety for both men and women.
I agree.
I agree.
So you should respect. A man should not be coming up there with skin tight and your bulge popping out,
Mhm.
and a woman shouldn't come up with her skin tight and you can see everything that God gave her. You know what I'm saying? You need to, and it's people be like, "Oh, yeah, want me to dress like I'm Amish." No, there are some very fashionable ladies
Yes.
on TikTok that I have ran across,
That's
and I
covered.
love the way they dress. When I tell you, I said they are the most stylish
agree.
people, and they are modestly
agree.
dressed, very modestly dressed. Everything is covered, nothing is revealing. It's not overly tight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's ways you can dress and be better on both sides. You know what I'm saying? But women do it more.
And if you got to
That's
keep
true.
tugging on it, you probably shouldn't wear it.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate seeing the tights.
Don't wear it.
And the thing
If
is,
you gotta
I
tug-
feel
Yeah,
like
don't wear it.
I
Oh,
feel
I
them
be
like
dudes,
sometimes-
I'm sorry, them dudes get on my last
I be
nerve,
taking
and then they
them in my
start shouting
face.
like a woman. I be like, bruh,
Oh, they have
go sit
better
down
shots than
somewhere,
me.
man.
I-
Listen,
I-
some dude was I was scrolling on TikTok and I think the dude was talking. He was like, "Man, yeah, I was sitting in church and this dude with the tightest mess on, he had the nerve to walk in front of me and start shouting." I'm like, bro,
Like, it's
I
the
take that.
difference
That's
between
disrespectful.
fitted and tight. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, no.
And the thing is, okay,
This is not
so I
good.
know for me, this was a struggle for a long time. And honestly, Tay and I, this was a recent conversation for us, like very recent, where I had to recognize that I struggled with the spirit of lust. I wasn't lusting after men or nothing like that. I wanted attention.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted a man to look at me and desire me and want to be with me. I posted videos that were very suggestive, covered, you know what I'm saying, still sanctified, but had needs that weren't met. Even from the time that as a small child, it was so many, I grew up with needs not met. And when you grow up as a young Black girl and with needs not met, the only thing that we know is to try to go after attention in that way, so that you can feel wanted. You can feel loved.
And I
It's
feel
not
like-
it's not a good love. It's not the right type of love. And it's so fleeting. It lasts for a moment and then you need more.
Yes.
Then you need to post again after a while. Like it satisfies you for a little bit. Then you need to make another post. Because and you need them to flood. Oh my God, you so
Yes,
fine, you so
yes.
beautiful, you sexy, all of that. And the thing about it is you don't want none of them.
Right.
But you
It's making you
just
feel
need you
good.
feel like you need the attention because something else is missing.
You
And so I had to
playing
learn.
games.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot
Is
of
it-
people
is
Not
it
you
a-
personally,
No,
just like in
that's
general.
A
the
lot of
truth.
people
That's
Is it a
sexualize black bodies, or
daddy
black women
issue?
in general.
Yes, and we're taught to
What you
use
say,
our
Drew?
bodies. I said I feel like a lot of people sexualize
Not people, the
black
industry.
women.
The industry did
and,
it.
the industry sexualized black
And we're
women
just
bodies,
products of that.
and we're products of that. And I feel like sometimes that's our go-to.
I don't know what that is
Absolutely.
though, because even in slavery, black women were just pieces of meat.
They
Mhm.
were,
And,
but it started
and the
from
man,
You think that's where it started?
the slave
don't
owner
know,
would
'cause
them
come
Africans
in
out there be
and tap
naked.
her on
it
the
was,
shoulder.
It was really
And she
really
would
strong.
go to
they
bed with
didn't,
him.
It was really
that
really
was
strong
normal
with
to
me.
them. I think it's like once slaves came to America and started being used as pretty much sexual instruments by the slave owners, it just led on
Mhm.
into the future.
And
I don't know.
and their
'Cause-
husbands couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah,
Oh no, no,
And I
I ain't
think-
talking about that. Like back in slavery, they were done
Yeah,
dirty.
man.
Like
Yeah, but
black
I
men
just-
and women, they were done
Whew.
dirty.
yeah.
But they do have more revealing stuff in Africa.
they do. But
Now it's culturally, it's not as sexualized as it is here.
right,
but they
it's just
still-
something about
it's still-
America.
No, it's still wrong that they got it hanging out there.
Even
that's
the dancing
natural
and
for
stuff.
Them. They don't.
It
like,
don't matter.
It's more natural
not
for
lusting
them.
after
It's
each
their
other.
culture.
It don't
They're
matter.
Not
It's
lusting
not
after
supposed
each
to be
other.
seen.
I just feel like
It's-
it's their culture.
It was never supposed to be seen,
compared
culture
to
or
when
not.
You come here, it's
Adam and Eve were
totally
naked.
different.
They
And
didn't
what
know
happened when
were
they found
naked.
out?
They got covered.
They
up.
were
They
shamed.
got covered up.
They were
They were
shamed.
shamed.
But they're not shamed in Africa, so I
And
just feel like
that's a
part
problem.
of their culture. But in America,
I
But
can't
hold,
say-
but
I
hold
can't
on,
say
because
that.
that's a problem. Because you call it what you want, they twerk in Africa, but it's not viewed the
you
same.
think they twerking naked?
It's but the way they dance and stuff,
Mhm.
you know, it's you could consider it twerking, and so that's there. It ain't right there, and so if they bring that here and it's over sexualized, they still were doing it. So how can they can't look at people and get mad because they get over sexualized when you're doing the stuff that makes it sexual just because it wasn't looked that way there. God is the same everywhere.
No, I think
It's
honestly,
still wrong.
If I'm being honest, I thought it was just in my mind, I thought it was just another agenda to keep black people in a certain area because the black women that I grew up on, they were always sexualized in videos, like all the
Mhm.
time. I think it was just
And-
another tactic, like
No, I do think that.
and then white women were
I do think
never
they do it.
sexualized like that. You don't see white women in their videos. Well, they don't have a lot of white rappers.
I feel
Well,
like
now
they
you
was
probably do
sexualized
some,
Not
but-
really.
Just
Now,
like classy.
I
It's
think
more
now
so
they were
classy.
more
They
classy.
have
Yeah.
because even Taylor Swift,
Exactly,
she's never
but it's
had
not
to wear
it's
anything
not
revealing as
sexualized.
popular
I
as
kind
she
of feel
is.
like they were.
They
Every
kept
time-
her.
every
They
time-
kept her
every time
looking
I
like a
scroll,
little.
and I see like with the whole Travis Kelce thing and stuff with the Super Bowl last year. Every time they showed a video of her, she had a darn leotard on. What
Yeah,
are y'all
but
talking
it's
about?
Not. She's not a sex symbol. She's not a sex symbol.
She's literally
She's not desired as a sex symbol.
Right. Though she's the
Mm-mm.
white.
I don't know, because she done had like 15, 20 daggone dudes in the industry.
But she's not.
Yeah, but that's
sexualized.
exactly. It's not a sexual thing. They're
What
not
you say?
It's more
designed.
of this is the woman. This is
yeah,
it's more
she done,
so
So
she
has
done had a
Megan
lot
Thee
of
Stallion,
dudes.
right? But she's sexualized.
right.
Well, she be letting it all hang out.
But check this out though.
But you
she's-
just said Taylor Swift did.
Taylor
too. She
Swift
had a
is more
leotard
painted
on.
as this is what
that's
a white
because her
woman
music,
American white girl.
Right.
goes towards those the
American white women.
Yeah,
like. Right.
but
Right.
that don't mean she still ain't wearing stuff that ain't.
But there's not
They're not
sexualizing
Okay,
her.
sexualizing
we're talking
They're
about
making
her
seem like
image.
she's
We're talking
she's a
about the
standard.
image that they give her. She's the typical. She's
American
supposed to
white
represent the
What about Sabrina
America's
Carpenter?
sweetheart.
She's trying to. She's trying to become sexualized.
You're
But
saying she's trying to do
she's
it?
trying to actually, but she's hitting a mold because she's white.
They didn't do that to Alicia Keys.
What do you mean?
She wasn't sexualized.
No.
And
I'm
so
not
it
talking about
depends on the
I'm not talking
person.
about certain women. I'm talking
I
about
feel
the
like
majority.
of sexualized women
industry.
in America are African American
That's
women.
because black
And I also
dudes
can
made
say
music
Hispanic
videos with
women as
women
well.
shaking their
Yes.
tail. But that was black men
I
doing
said
it.
Hispanic
Yes.
women as
I
well
said
too.
the industry. I said
Hispanic
the
women,
industry.
Yeah.
stuff
I said
like
the
that.
industry. When I said the industry, I didn't point out who did it. I said the industry caused that to happen so that they look at a black woman and they over sexualize them.
Yeah, we can't just be.
I don't know. I think it's partly both.
What?
I think women contribute to that as well.
I think
I
they
don't
do
think
now.
it's just
I
them.
really do feel like.
I don't
like I
think
said
it's just
before,
them
That's the
being
thing. I feel like
sexualized.
by
I feel
us
like they're
being
doing it to
sexualized,
themselves to
y'all
a
went
degree.
wrong. We kind of feel like, okay, if I want this, I have to use my body to get it. Not
like
every
this.
woman think like that or feel like that, but I feel like a lot of women do know that they can live. I mean, use their looks and their body to get what they want because we've been sexualized.
Like
so
I
they
said,
have
in
that sexualized mentality.
I don't know if it's been sexualized because Delilah did the same thing. That's been happening. Women been known what they have. So I can't say it's because they're sexualized.
Well, put it like this. I say this. Like I said in the last pod, if you are called something long enough, you'll believe that's what you are.
You become it.
A lot of people, not all the time, but in a lot of cases.
Well, what was Delilah doing?
But in the church,
She
we are
understood
supposed
that
to
she was
be
beautiful.
the standard.
And she used
And
what she
that is
had.
the problem.
And so how are we saying, how can we look back and see women doing it way back then and say it's because they're being sexualized now?
They probably she was probably
It's-
being
but two things can be
sexualized in
true.
her day.
Two
Okay.
things can
I
be true.
said it doesn't matter because women in the church are supposed to be the standard. We're supposed to be showing these younger generations and the generations now how to act, how to
How to
dress
be
like a
Well, in the
lady.
past, it
how
has
to be-
not worked.
It
Because
hasn't.
some of the stinkingest dudes be like, yeah, I'm going to get me a church girl.
Yeah.
I
So
hear
they
that
can
all
turn
the
them
time.
out. Or they can get what
Because
they
they-
want.
yeah, they
We
used
have
to
to
take
hold
pride
on
on
the
the standards
and going to get somebody who loved the Lord. That's how you know it's a spirit.
But when
That
it's
she
like
loved the
a
Lord.
church
She's
girl, they
clean.
thinking
She's
she
not
ain't
out in the
touched.
streets. And he wanted to get her to turn her out. Yeah, you got to drink. You got to do this. Like treat her nice. Act like he wanted to go to church with her. I had plenty of guys lined up at the church to see me. And I mean, put it like this. None of them live that lifestyle now. So you was at a church for one reason.
I know people that have gotten married, that talk to God, whatever. If them jokers come into church just because you at church and not for the Lord, they probably ain't for you. If
Yeah.
you trying to
I
follow
agree.
Christ, because I've
I
seen
agree.
marriages that got done with because they did the exact same thing.
Mhm.
It's like it's not gonna work out for you. You're not gonna save that man. If God ain't gonna do it, it ain't gonna be done.
That part.
Because you are not his savior.
You are not
You are
his
not his
savior.
savior.
You are, what do we say on our
I am
one?
not your
We are
source.
Not your source.
Period. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So, ladies, you don't have to. See
Don't
it.
look at the ping ping.
Don't look at it. Ronald, if he tries to show it to you, create a standard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a boundary. Cut that off because no. We as women in the church, we have to be better at raising the standard for the generations coming
seriously,
up.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
The world is watching. So we need to be better standard holders. Okay.
Absolutely.
You don't need to be coming to church looking like you just left the club. Go
True.
change.
True.
And I'm not saying you got to wear a 3-piece, pretty down suit with a ball gown or nothing.
I
You
was gonna
can,
say,
you
You
know,
can be
skirt to
fashionable and
ankles.
covered.
you can be fashionable and covered, guys, loosely, a little loose. Okay,
Yes.
you shouldn't see all of what God has given you. Okay,
And men, don't wear them tight suits.
and don't wear them tight suits.
Please.
And if you do it, don't shout in front of another man. Because what?
Or woman.
Or woman.
Find your own little corner.
Right.
And watch them dips, because them dips looking a little feminine with you fellas. You call it what
When
you
they
want.
shout.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
They looking
Oh,
a little
yeah.
feminine, fellas.
Yeah.
Chill it
I
out.
can't even do that.
A hucking and a
can't.
bucking.
Somebody teach
we
me
gonna
how to
determine
dip.
You gotta
Shout.
practice. I be practicing my shout. I ain't lying.
Mine is too wild.
Sure did.
Mine is too
Mine
wild.
used to be too. I said,
Uh.
Lord, we gotta get this together. I practice.
It's just so
Practice.
unorthodox.
Not practice.
Sure did.
practice your shout.
We're gonna have shout classes.
Yes.
No.
No, seriously though.
So
But
how
some
should a
shouts
man
is-
shout?
Oh, now that a little, little wild.
I don't really care. Like,
jump or something,
if you got a little feet work,
Like
whatever,
foot
it is
walking.
what it is. But when it's just,
Nah,
some
listen.
is just too much, man.
I
Some
would
is too
agree.
much.
I would
Something
agree.
What, a man? Too much?
Yeah. The way some of them dudes be shouting,
Yeah,
it be too
they have
much.
really pretty shouts. Have you seen some?
Can I ask y'all a question?
Better than mine.
What?
Why is it in so many churches the saved man is so feminine?
The enemy. Did I even say
Is
that
it
right?
because too
The
many
enemy.
women are in church and that's all they around?
That don't got nothing to
It's
do.
more-
Should
I
have
feel
nothing
like
to do with
It
it.
seemed like it's more
David,
women in church than
David
men.
was around mostly women all the time.
No,
and
he
it didn't
slept
make-
with
he
mostly
slept
women.
with a lot of
Exactly. He had a lot
David
of
was not around
concubines.
most
He
of
was
the women.
around. I was soldier.
It was a joke. But anyway, what I'm saying is that and it could be that they around a bunch of women. But my God, do you
It's
have
the
to?
enemy.
Do you have to emulate them? Do you have to copy them because you're
Yeah,
around
that's be the problem. They shout. They look like a woman shouting, and I would just be like, "Bro, chill out."
like they be having they
'Cause- And I'm,
you
I
know,
don't know,
if
man.
they pants
We
be
want
cut
strong
off.
man.
So what do you do as a man
Real
when you
pretty.
see another man shouting?
Like when I go
shake
to
my head. What
I'm
the
not
hell they
even
want me
gonna
to do?
lie.
I ain't
pull him
friends
to the
with them.
side and say,
when
brother.
I mean, if I was close enough to him, I
would.
would probably be like, "Hey, man,
you need to tone that shirt up.
yeah, because when we
It's because
visit-
you can tell when folks done work years at they shout. Like
Come
they
on here.
you see they got churches where they got like a little wood area in the pulpit just so that they have that spot to shout. Like how tap dancers have that
So you
stuff.
can hear that.
Yeah,
footwork.
so they can hear the footwork and stuff like that. It's stage, you ain't praising God, you just trying to show off.
I said, it really had that?
It's
I ain't
a,
gonna- when we visit, when we go and we visit other churches, sometimes like I be looking around like I would borrow those pants.
like you in there with a whole bedazzled suit on.
like
Sir,
it just be y'all be having like these bow ties, your neck be looking real tight, and then you have the bow tie, the glasses is all bright colors.
Mhm.
You blinding me.
Being a
And
distraction.
Yes, your socks is all pulled up and
Mhm.
they all pink, purple, and
That
And
could be the
blue,
reason
and
why
I
people
mean,
really
and-
ain't getting married then.
A
it's just like
distraction.
it's like, and then they be like, yeah,
I know.
yeah,
all
that
of
type of stuff.
and
I
it's
be
just
like,
and I
bruh.
be looking at you like,
Look, my face all scrounged.
Stop the
and I'm supposed to
theatrics.
That one
swoon.
not.
Right. Mm-mm.
And I mean, some women do, and a lot. I don't know if it's because it's all the choices, but a lot of these women be marrying these feminine men. They be
But-
fighting over who gonna wear the skirt.
Why you look at me like that? Tay?
Like
You
Like-
be knowing.
like I like masculinity.
Yassel.
Like
Strong man.
like I love masculinity. Like where is the masculinity at? Can we get that, please? If you think I can read that from
I read it. I couldn't read it, but I have an idea.
but anyway, yeah,
I love masculine. Yes.
masculinity, please.
I think some of the most beautiful thing is when I see a masculine man and a feminine woman. I just be like, y'all are
Yes.
so pretty together. I love that for y'all.
God bless him.
I love that. And on that note, we going home. This has been another episode of Maybe We Could Help. My name is Tasia.
I'm Sheena.
I'm Drea.
Y'all have a great one.
Bye.